We're just here with Matt Westaway from Meriden Blondes up in Queensland. Matt, thank you for your time today. I just wanted to have a chat to you about your herd. Can you tell us a little bit about your family history and your farming?
Wayne, we've been up here on the Sunshine Coast, the Meriden Plains here for about 120 years now, seventh generation. We've tried numerous breeds over the years. The grandfather had a Hereford stud based here. The father had a Droughtmaster stud, and now my brother and I, we're trying the blondes and to great success, and it's an interesting time ahead.
Yeah, okay, so it looks as though you've got quite a good mix here of Brahmins and blondes. Can you tell me why blondes?
We started out, Wayne, we had a line of steers about 20 years ago, and they excelled here. Their adaptability was second to none, and ever since then we've sort of stepped it up with the blondes and gone with a blonde Brahmin cross for the majority of the commercial herd, and they seem to be doing the job for us, and we're happy with the way everything's going at the time being, and just trying to improve our fertility and tropical adaptability for the future.
Okay, and basically who is your buyer, or who are your main buyers?
We're targeting the bullock producer, so we're chasing bulls with the high 400 to 600 day weight, but we also want to keep the blonde characteristics of the low birth weight and good milkability.
Okay, yeah, no problem. No, they're certainly very, very nice looking cattle. Can you tell me a little bit about the temperament of the blondes and the blonde cross Brahmins? What do they like to handle, especially the bullocks?
We've had no dramas at all. I think it comes down to your handling ethics as well. We're very hands-on with the cattle. We get them in probably every 4 to 6 weeks for dipping. But that's one trait we do chase a lot of, as well as temperament. Everything here, they all have a low flight time, and we just don't keep anything with a bit of mongrel in them. They're straight to the abattoir, which works out well for everything. So we're limiting our numbers. We're also getting a top quality product at the end of the line as well.
Yeah, sure. If you were talking to some farmers out there and they were looking at crossbreeding, for instance, what are the reasons and why would you recommend a blonde or a blonde cross Brahmin to go across their commercial herd? Can you give me a bit of information on carcasses and maybe meat yield?
We found that the blondes are pretty much the ultimate terminal sire. So we're producing an animal that's basically yielding in the low 60% compared to the mid to high 50%. We're also bone out scores. You're around the high 80% for your bone out as well, which is also giving us roughly around an extra 10% meat per animal. So we're sort of chasing an animal with a fat cover, high 400 to 600 day weight, and just an animal that's going to do. So we're not chasing a big animal here in the coastal climate, but we're chasing an animal of moderate frame that's going to put weight on quickly, and then also is going to produce a calf every 11.5 to 12 months.
Do you believe that using blondes in crossbreeding can dramatically increase the profits for a farmer?
Oh, absolutely, Wayne. Yeah, you're sort of talking that 13% of extra meat. You're talking over a 200 kilo carcass. You're talking an extra 26 kilo of saleable meat. So I think anyone that we've sold a blonde bull to has always come back, or they've always said the calves are looking great, come and have a look at them. We've never had anyone ring up and say, oh, your bull's no good, you better come and get him, and we want our money back. We've also give our warranty with our bulls, but we've had no complaints and just huge success stories over the years, so we can't ask for any more out of a breed that's probably the best kept secret in the beef industry.
And obviously quality, meat quality. Can you talk a little bit about the meat quality of the blonde?
Meat quality's right up there. We've had no dramas there. We're getting our fat scores right up again now too with our marble, our intramuscular fat. The only thing we need to improve on is the blondes is just that little bit more fat cover. The looseness of skin just to really help our carcass along. Carcass weight wise, we've got no dramas at all. You're in the top echelon of breeds. The blondes are just going to put meat on everywhere. The blonde Brahmin cross pretty much knocks the hump off, puts it straight onto the rump. Your abattoirs are always going to chase the blonde meat. The only downfall you've got is with the blondes, not a lot of cattle get sent through the sale yards. They're all getting put straight through the processing plant, and that's why we don't see a lot of them out there as marketing cattle through a sale yard. And if they are, a lot of them get sold as another European breed, either a Charolais or a Charbray. Yep. But a knowledgeable breeder will know what a blonde animal looks like, and we've always had people chasing our cattle commercially.
Yep. And just from a bullock perspective, how do you find the bulls from a working perspective to cover heifers and cows?
Oh, we've had no dramas. All of our stud size, they're going over 40, 50 cows every year. We're only using one commercial bull out here, over 80 cows every year. Our calving percentage is in the high 70s to low 80s, but that's a lot to do with our mineral deficiency as well. So we supplement with Fertility Plus from Agrigene, which is high in selenium, which is what we lack down here because we're in a high rainfall area, coastal pastures, and we're on about a 52-inch rainfall a year where we are here. So it's something we're aware of and we're working on and developing.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you very much, Matt. I really appreciate your time, and it sounds like you've got a really successful breeding plan happening.
Thank you for your time, Wayne, and thanks for coming up.
Thank you.